Yeah.
Alright, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash.
double honors to the elder apostles of Green Millstone, and citations to all the Akim out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, in truth and in sincerity, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, we welcome them to you all. Alright, we're the brothers from Green Millstone, Miami. I'm the brother Lawyer with me.
Brother Ramon.
And this lesson going to be entitled Watch, okay? And pretty much the theme of this lesson is just watch, man. See what see what the Lord do, man. Just watch like the Lord has commanded us, and watch how the Lord bring these prophecies to pass, man. Watch how the Lord bring the judgments, the plagues, okay? All right, and that's to you non-believers. All right, watch how the Lord bring the destruction to come, and also watch how the Lord gonna bring His kingdom to pass, man. How He's gonna bless His servants, man. How He's gonna deliver us. How He's gonna have mercy upon us, you know. So the Lord commanded us to do that, man, and that's really an admonition and encouragement to us to believe, man, because the Lord has spoken and He's gonna bring it to pass, man. His words don't go out void. All right, so that's gonna be the theme of this lesson, and Lord willing, this video is edifying. To begin, I'd like to start off with 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and verse 13. It says, "Go and ye shall receive, pray for few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch, take heaven and earth to witness, for I have broken the evil in pieces and created the good, for I live, saith the Lord." Okay, so the Lord said, hey, man, just go and ye shall receive, man. All right, continue to run this race, continue to do this work, okay? And the Lord said, we shall receive. That's a promise, man. All right, we pray for a few days unto us. Pray that the Lord hasten the days, man, and He will hasten the days, man. Okay, the Lord is hastening the days for His elect's sake, man. Okay, the scriptures say, "Shall not the Lord avenge His elect, which cry day and night unto Him, though He suffer long with them?" You know, so the Lord is hearing our prayers, man, to get us the hell out of here, man. He's hearing those deep groanings, and all he commands us to do is to be faithful, all right, and to have faith and just watch, man. Trust in the promise, man. Okay, trust in the process. Okay, all right, and the Lord said, "Hey, man, I take heaven and earth as a witness, man." Okay, the Lord telling you to put him to test. You know, I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna break the pieces, the evil in pieces, and I'm gonna create the good, man. Right? So it's a promise, man. All we gotta do is wait. All we gotta do is watch.
Right. It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1. "I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what He will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved." Yeah, you're supposed to watch. Concerned about yourself and your well-being. You know what's going on in the world. Well, you filter it through the scriptures, and we know we watching the scriptures play out in real time. You know, verse 2. "And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it." And the vision is talking about the prophecies that's coming to pass. The Lord is about to destroy all of His enemies, Edomites. You know, the so-called white man is about to destroy the heathens. He's about to submit them, and the Lord is about to raise up and save the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. Because 2/3 of our people are going to have to be destroyed because they won't believe. They won't believe the vision. You know, the vision that they want is America to keep going on. But we watching for the vision to come to pass, that the Lord is going to deliver His people. And we're seeing it happen. We're seeing it happening. And we come out on the streets through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to exhort everybody else to watch. Watch what the Lord about to do for us, man. Watch what the Lord about to do for His people.
That's right.
Verse 3. "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." Right. It ain't tarrying. It ain't. It's 2019. You see the stuff that's going on. The prophecies that say rumors of war is going on right now. Pestilences. You got measles popping up. You got bubonic plague popping up. You got all these diseases popping up. Earthquakes in diverse places. All that's going on. So it ain't tarrying. It ain't tarrying. And it's gonna amp up. You know?
Which, speaking of that, things amping up. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 19. It says, "Behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish, all are sent as scourges for amendments." I'll read that again. It says, "Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Okay, so the Lord bring these scourges and these plagues. Why? To judge the wicked, man. Okay, to show them that they not going in the way that's pleasing to the Lord, man. That the Lord, the Lord bring these judgments and these plagues to pass. He's showing the world that He's pissed off, man.
That's right.
Okay, but for all those things, they will not turn from their wickedness, man. All right, you got people wanting to abort babies, man, kill babies, man. Okay, while they're still in the womb. Okay, you got this transsexual, transgender, fucking demonic spirit out here, homosexuality, lesbianism, adultery, okay, and all such like, man, that's getting pushed out more and more, man. Okay, as all these plagues are happening, showing you what, that the Lord's bringing these plagues and they don't regard it, man. They don't want to repent, man. Okay? So when the Lord brings these judgments, they just forget about it, man. Alright, the Lord bring an earthquake, fuck up this whole region, a cyclone, you know, all these people died, a plague, a famine, okay, all these people dying, wars, you know, talks about draft, the nuclear war and world war, and people just still going about their way. Okay, like everything's good, man. Okay, and that's why the Lord gotta kill them, man. Ultimately, just gotta get rid of them. Verse 21, for behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Okay, so things seem you know, well off. Everybody seems okay. You know, everything's going, you know, like the scriptures say, peace and safety. So everybody thinks they're okay, man. All right, but it says, even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion, man. Okay, so just watch to see how the Lord continue to bring these plagues to pass, man. Okay, just keep watching it, man. And it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter, man. The Lord really showing is beginning to show his hand, which He's been doing it. Okay, He's been showing His might, man. But for those who are watching, man, and that are sifting, you know, measuring everything through the scriptures, man, we see what time it is, man. Okay.
We bring this out, bought out at camp. Going into the Lord is about to come with His vengeance and judge these people. It's Isaiah chapter 42, verse 13. The Lord Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. And that's the spirit that's being put on this earth, man, right now. The Lord got the spirit, got these nations gearing up for this war over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, which is over there in the Middle East. The Lord is doing that for His purpose, so he could come back on that day of vengeance and slaughter those people over there, man. And to slaughter the wicked and to bring down these mountains, man. To bring down these kingdoms. Verse 14, I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refraining myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once. I will make waste mountains and hills and dry up all their herbs. And I will make the rivers islands and I will dry up the pools. So the Lord is about to do another major work upon the planet Earth. Like He did in the days of Noah. And He destroyed everybody and He flooded the earth. But this time the Lord got this world preserved for fire. You know? The Lord about to shake the earth. The Lord about to do some things, man. Since a lot of people want to doubt that the Lord exists. They want to doubt that He is. They want to forsake His law. They want to forsake this book. You know? The Lord is about to show these people His wrath and His anger. In verse 16. And I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not. I will lead them in paths that they have not known. I will make darkness light before them and crooked things straight. These things will I do unto them and not forsake them. And that's for His elect. That's what for the brothers out here that's pushing the word and truth and sincerity. All those men, women, and children who are sincerely hastening the day that Yahweh shall come, because He's going to have care for His elect.
That's right.
He has care for His elect. So watch that. Watch how everybody else out here be hungry and starving, you know, and thirsty, you know, going crazy. But the Lord's elect, the Lord's people, the Lord willing to be part of that number, is going to be eating and drinking and rejoicing in that day, because that's going to be something to behold.
Yeah, that's going to be something to behold.
You know.
Yeah.
Talking about the worst times of all, yet the Lord's people are still going to be rejoicing, be merry and have abundance. It says in the second Esdras, you know. But that's it with that.
This is Mark chapter 13, verse 33. It says, "Take ye heed and watch and pray, for you know not when the time is. For the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh, at even or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning, lest coming suddenly he shall find you sleeping. So you're supposed to be watching, because pretty much at any moment shit can hit the fan, man. All right, we're really on an any day basis, more than we even know, man. The scriptures say it is high time to wake out of sleep. Okay,
right.
for now is your salvation nearer than when we believe, man. Okay, so we
right.
here, man. We extra here, man. Okay.
Look, man.
So we gotta constantly be aware, man, that the Lord at any day, you know, now He coming back, man, to get us, man. Of course, we know the prophecies gotta ensue, you know, in the fashion that the scriptures say they will. Okay, but even that all entails and all coincides with the Lord's return, man. All of that, man. Those things are not just, you know, just separate events, you know, that just exist in and of themselves. No, that's all coinciding with the Lord's return. Okay, so you got to be watching these prophecies, and you watching the prophecies is watching the Lord, is watching for the Lord to return, man.
Right.
Okay, you being cognizant of what's going on in the world. Okay, even if you're not reading every article, you at least know what the hell is going on, man. You at least know what time it is, because the Lord is coming back soon.
Yeah.
Okay, and you don't want to be caught sleeping, or He's gonna kill you. You know, going back into the world and shit. You know, doubting the faith, doubting the prophecies. Nah, fuck it, and you just go back into the world. That's you going back to sleep, man. And when the Lord find you like that, He gonna put foot in your ass, man. Okay.
Yeah.
One more verse. It says, verse 37. It says, "And what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch."
Watch. Just watch. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 16, verse 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. So right, you blessed if you watch. If you watching, because you're looking for the day of the Lord to come, because you realize that, yep, the wickedness of the earth has exceedingly grew. It's polluted the earth, and the Lord has to come back. He got to be coming back soon. So you watch, you look at articles, you look at the news, you see that they got nukes, they talking about World War III. So you continue to watch, because yeah, the Lord is coming back. You'll be a dang on fool to go back to sleep, man. Because He can come at any time. Any day the economy could drop. You know? Any day. It could be an hour from now.
Right, God.
You know? So blessed you if you watch, man, and keeping your garments, man. Keep abiding in this truth.
That's
you know?
right.
And that's it with that one.
This is Revelation chapter 22, verse 12. It says, "Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be."
That's right.
The Lord said He coming quickly. So you gotta watch, man, because He coming with that reward, man. He coming with the reward for either you doing good or you doing evil, man. All right, and we the ones who believe to the saving of our souls, man. Okay, so for us, we watching in excitement, like, you know, do what you gotta do, pray, you know, fast, study, you know, confess your faults to the Lord, read. All right, come out here and do the work, be a brother, do the videos, okay, and have that expectation of salvation, man.
Right.
If you expecting something, you watching for it, like, yeah, you know, it's about to come, you know.
Right. You excited, and you excited, man. Especially considering what's going on, man. You're supposed to be. The scriptures say rejoice, because we see the hour coming, man. We believe the Lord gonna save us in that hour, and deliver us in this hour that's coming. You know. Because the Bible says so. You know, but this is the book of Romans. I'm gonna get Romans chapter 13. Romans chapter 13, verse 11. "In that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe." It's even nearer than when we believe. So let's keep on watching. You know, and that's what we telling our people out here on these streets, man. Wake up, man. The Lord is about to deliver the elected Israel. You're so-called Black, Latino, Native American. You return to the Lord. You got a chance to take part in the most glorious, everlasting salvation that's going to ever take place in the history of the universe. You know, because that's what's coming. Our salvation is nearer than when we believe. Whatever you got in your mind is nearer. It's nearer. You know.
God. This is Isaiah chapter 46, verse 10. It says, "Declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure." So My counsel shall stand. I will
right.
do all my pleasure.
right.
Declaring from the ancient times. So the Lord Ben said it was going to happen, and so it's going to happen. Declaring the end from the beginning. Verse 11, it says, calling a ravenous bird from the east, the man that executeth my counsel from a far country. Yea, I have spoken it, I will also bring it to pass. I have proposed it, I will also do it.
That's right.
That's right, man. So that's what the Lord's gonna do, man. He gonna do everything he said he gonna do, man.
Right.
Everything that he's purposed, he's gonna do it.
Right.
Hearken unto me, ye stout-hearted that are far from righteousness. I bring near my righteousness, it shall not be far off, and my salvation shall not tarry. Like we read in Habakkuk. Okay?
Right.
It shall surely come, it will not tarry. And I will place salvation in Zion for Israel, my glory.
That's right.
So he gonna bring salvation to his people, man.
That's right.
That's right.
And it's gonna be epic, man.
This is his glory.
Yeah, this is it. This the big show. The Lord finna show everybody, man. He finna show the wicked his wrath like never before, and he's gonna show his righteous. You know, those he's gonna have mercy upon. He's gonna show them the greatest mercy ever shown, and it's gonna be so glorified. It's gonna be epic. It's only gonna happen one time too. That's why you want to make it, man.
Yeah.
That's why you want to go hard. It's only gonna be one time. The Lord deliver His people up in the chariots, you know, and you be able to look down at the sea of glass mingled with fire and rejoicing over it with the elect. So we gotta keep watching so we can take part in that. It's Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, says the Lord Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, the Lord Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north. That ain't happened yet, man. Because this is talking about the Lord delivering His children from the land of North America, man. That's what we are. And from all the lands, whether He had driven them. When did that happen? But the scripture just said the days cometh, man. The days come. It's here, man. You know? Why you think the Israelites waking up? Why you think brothers sacrificing their lives and they coming out on the streets? Because that's the spirit of the Lord on His people, getting us ready for the day of salvation, so that He may keep us in the hour of temptation, in the hour of destruction. It's all according to the Lord's purpose. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither He had driven them, and I will bring them again into that land that I give unto their fathers. So watch, man, the Lord is saying that this salvation gonna put the salvation from ancient Egypt out of the conversation. Ain't even gonna be talking about that no more. The way the Lord delivered His people and saved them up out of this place, even before the chariots come. There's gonna be all type of troubles going on in America. You know, Esau gonna come in as a flood, but the Lord is gonna set up a standard against him. So we watching for these things, and we expect the Lord to perform all the salvation that He's gonna have for the nation of Israel, all the deliverance and all His wrath upon the wicked.
This is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13. It says, therefore thus saith the Lord, behold my servants shall drink or shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold my servants shall sing for joy of heart, and ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Okay, so the Lord's going to take care of His servants and let the wicked suffer. Okay? It says, He shall do it. Verse 15. And ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen, for the Lord shall slay thee, and call His servants by another name. That he who blesseth himself in the earth shall bless himself in the God of truth, and he that sweareth in the earth shall swear by the God of truth, because the former troubles are forgotten, and because they are hid from mine eyes. So the former troubles are about to be forgotten, man. The Lord's about to usher in the kingdom of heaven, man. And it's going to be beautiful and glorious, man. It's going to be peaceful, man. Paradise again.
Yep.
Verse 17. For behold, I create new heavens and new earth, and the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind. But be you glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy my people. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying.
Good.
That's it.
For real. The Lord said He gonna wipe all tears from my eyes, man. The Lord's just finna turn this whole situation over, man. Man, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why we give him praise, because we believe in his word that he's going to do it. He's going to perform it. You know? This is the book of St. John chapter 14, verse 1. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in the Most High, believe also in me. So our heart's not supposed to be troubled as we watch it and seeing. We're supposed to have the peace of the Heavenly Father in us, because we believe that all of this is going to come to pass. And the Lord got us. He created this earth for our sake. He's going to destroy these heathens for us. He's going to deliver us. He's going to give us it all, you know. Verse 2, in my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. So all that's coming, we looking forward to all of that. All that's coming in the kingdom. The Lord got mansions. The Lord got planets out there. The Lord is the one. If you believe in the Heavenly Father, you believe He's the one who created the universe. You believe He's the one who created the stars and the planets. So the Lord said He got those. He got many of those for His elect. Verse 3, and if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you may be also. See, the Lord said He's going to come again and receive us unto Him. We're looking and watching for that second coming of the Lord Yahushua, man. In which He's going to destroy the wicked and deliver His elect.
This is Jeremiah 33 and 14. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will perform that good thing which I have promised unto the house of Israel and to the house of Judah. In those days and at that time will I cause the branch of righteousness to grow up unto David, and he shall execute judgment and righteousness in the land. In those days shall Judah be saved, and Jerusalem shall dwell safely. And this is the name wherewith he shall be called the Lord our righteousness.
That's right.
So the Lord, he said he's going to perform that good, man, that he promised, man. And we're going to be delivered and saved by Yahushua, man. Okay, that branch that shall grow out of David, man. Okay, and he's going to be called, okay, the Lord our righteousness, man. Okay, and that, you know, the fact that Yahushua is our righteousness, okay, the Most High made him to be our righteousness, man. I mean, that's literally going to be our name, man. Everybody on earth is going to know, okay, those people are righteous because the Lord made them righteous.
That's right.
Okay, because Yahweh, through his son Yahushua, made them righteous, man.
Right.
So he going to literally put his name on us, man. We're going to be known as the Lord's people, and the Lord's going to deliver us, man. Everybody's going to know, man. Okay, yeah, those are the people of the Lord, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
We're going to be in peace. We're going to be at safe. We're going to be safe. We're going to be at peace.
Man.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. We're going to be on top, you know. On top of these heathens, man, we gonna have glorious bodies, you know, everything glorious and regal about us, man. You know, even down to our fashion in the kingdom, even now, everything, man, everything. Just wait till this kingdom, man. It's gonna be beautiful. That's why we got to keep on fighting, man, and watching. It's about over with anyway. We here. Any day this shit gonna pop off, and these people gonna start welling. It's gonna be national TV, and we gonna be able to see that and watch that and rejoice and laugh at that. Because the scriptures say you should laugh at destruction, you know? And keep on praising the Lord till that day and forevermore.
That's right. Hey, so with that, whoever this video was edifying, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the other apostles of Great Millstone, citations to all the Akim out there, Christians, what is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, the truth and sincerity. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, Barakadash, to all of that, and we say shalom.
So